Hello everybody. I still wanted to do a passion planner, flip through, put in all of my lesson plans, even though I did teach all online this year. This year, me and the science team met every week and we kind of planned out all of our lessons, and I just kind of put them in a normal notebook, what we were doing each day. But for my personal preferences, I've been doing this for every single year that I've taught. So this is my 5th passion planner, and I just like having all the dates lined up, all the assignments that I have, what I assigned, what was classwork, what was not. Even if I hopefully never have to do this online again, I kind of know each day what we did, how I did it, and all of that. So today I will be transferring all of my lessons just kind of from a normal brain dump, what I was planning on doing each week, and then referencing my weekly PowerPoints that I made, and put it in this nice passion planner so that I can have a chronological version of what I did for the fall semester while we were at distance learning and I was distance teaching. I'll go ahead and flip the camera over so you can see the passion planner, and let's jump into it. To start this off, here is my passion planner. It is the paper-sized version, and I went with the academic calendar since this is predominantly for school. I already put a little sticky note in there kind of as a reminder to print out my distance learning schedule. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. I already put A days and B days and what week I had, so I don't need to go in and do any of that. But usually here I have like good things that happened, any kind of fun anecdotal stories with the kiddos. But since it is all online and very short like Zoom sessions, I just kind of put the weeks in. And then I've always done this. I don't have a focus. I just put if it is an A day or a B day. And then I just know that one of these days I taught biology as a 3rd class, but it's the same as my B day. So I won't be writing the biology classes on A days, and that's kind of how I have this schedule as well. So I know which classes I zoomed at, like what hours and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. And then I also have a color code system where anything in blue is kind of like what is due. So this is all the homework stuff. This is anytime that we do a test or a quiz. I highlight that in green. And then pink is anything that we did in class and is strictly classwork and is due at the end of the day. So when I'm kind of flipping through these at a glance, I can say, oh, how many things did I do homework? How many did classwork? It'll be interesting to see for this year, just because so much we started it in class and then it was all homework. So I don't remember any that was truly classwork. But anyways, these are the 3 highlighters that I have used always. And then in the past, I've also done orange for when I collect it, but I will not be doing that this time around. So I'll go ahead and highlight. This is the homework. And then the days are obviously going to be different for the A days and the B days. Anything on A day was due on Sundays, and then anything on B days were due on Wednesdays. I'm going to go ahead, and I already did week 1, so we can go ahead and flip the page and go to week 2, which was my first week of school. So I'm going to go ahead and reference this notebook here, and this was week 2. So this is what I have as day 1 and day 2, just because I saw each group twice a week. So we'll do pre-AP. So we went over my claims, go over the answers. I showed the online virtual notebook. And then at the end of the class, I went ahead and explained the annotation homework. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do all of the other weeks, kind of looking at it. I did wanna go ahead and show this quickly as well. On one side of the page, I had planned for my biology classes, and the other side, I planned for my pre-AP biology classes, and then I went ahead and put in the dates later on just so I could transfer them to my passion planner, because I find that this is just so much easier to look at because they have all the dates and I look at a week versus this. It's just a personal preference. And then for these, I also had all of the answers to any of the worksheets or anything that I wanted to go over in class, any math or discussion questions or anything like that. So I won't put that in a notebook. Usually I have a separate notebook where I have all the answers to all of the handouts and whatnot, but I'm just gonna keep this with kind of those half answers that I went ahead and did. So you can kind of just see some of my scribbles and the sketches of kind of how I planned out everything here. On my personal to-do list, I always put in whatever things I need. So if I need a PowerPoint or anything, I have this. So I will go ahead and put those in. For this one, I have that Audi alien video, and I usually have a playlist on a YouTube channel where I have all of that. But if I didn't, I'll just kind of like put in the video and who made it so I can find it for later if I want to use it. It was a good like claim evidence reasoning little video, and it was an Audi commercial, which was very cute. So now I'm on week 6, and looking here, I always put like instructions for what we needed to do before class. So I'm gonna go ahead and say before class, read and take notes. And that's like before the Zoom. And then on the actual classwork afterwards, we developed a model. So then I'll say, breakout rooms, develop a model before Zoom, complete the McGraw-Hill assignment. We did a nitrogen cycle lecture. So then if we look here, it is going to be all the things that we need for this week. So then here is a flip through of all the weeks that I have done so far. I put the pre-AP bio items that I need to get ready on the left side, and then the biology one on the right side. And then I kind of went ahead and highlighted all the things. So Wednesdays were planning days, so I didn't actually teach on Wednesdays, which is why it is blank. Here is my week 2. Kind of, this was the first week where I taught, not just kind of getting to know everybody and doing syllabus things. So these are all of the items that I used for week 2, all the homework dates. This was my week 3. The Passion Planner has these monthly reflections, but since I do journal every single day and this is just for planning, I choose not to fill this out. But if it's something that you like to do, it is really nice. I usually fill these in with more kind of IEP 504 meetings, but we didn't have any in September, so this was kind of blank. Any no school days I put in, but usually I keep this calendar pretty blank as well. Week 4. Week 5, here's that first quiz. And week 6, and it just keeps on going all throughout the semester. Thank you so much for watching this little planner update and things like that. If you do like these, I do have a playlist of all of my planning videos, as well as every semester for the past couple of years, I have kind of said, shown how I put all of my lesson plans in a Passion Planner. So if you want to look at a more normal year where I have pictures and all of that, with labs and due dates and tests and quizzes and all of that, I will go ahead and link it in a playlist so that you can check them out. Otherwise, I'll see you in a future video. Bye.